They'll put 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. Play clock winding down. Now Prescott. That's caught at the 1. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Dez Bryant with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Dolphins have taken the lead. No, he missed the PAT. No good on the extra point, so a letdown there. And this will stay a 6-point ball game. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 yards. Now the Dolphins are going to halt the action here. It's a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. They'll run. It's Rodgers. And some room to maneuver. Down the numbers. There he goes. The 30. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jacquizz Rodgers. Yards. And the Eagles are now just an extra point away from grabbing the lead. They blitzed defensively there, but he was able to slip through that first layer, and then he was gone.
I think they won the leverage game, didn't they?
Yes.
Right? They saw the blitz coming. That got to him a little bit, but they leveraged it perfectly and found not just a crease, a gigantic hole. And off he goes, and he's still going all the way to the end zone.
And following the touchdown, Josh Scobie now will kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. 1:57 to go in this first half. We'll come back to San Diego after this timeout. Now a play fake here on first down. He's got time in the pocket. He's going to float this one. It's caught inside the 25. It's a big play there for Miami. 58 yards. The defense blitzed. They got to him, but a good job. He just hung in there, took the hit, completed the long pass.
Everything's not going to be perfect every time you throw the ball. You're not going to pick up every blitzer. You're not going to be untouched in the pocket. Remember the Rams of the early 2000s?
Oh, yeah.
They always asked their quarterback to be the last line of blitz control, which means stand in the pocket, take the hit, and deliver strikes downfield.
Throwing. Prescott throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Adrian Peterson from 17 yards out. And the Dolphins are going to jump back in front. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him? And you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Here's the Philadelphia offensive. Possession. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. McNair, he hits Rodgers in the flat, and he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line.
It appears they found something that's working, and they keep going back to it. I guess you can actually say he has the hot hands now, doesn't he?
Yeah, well, it's one thing to hit your guy out of the backfield once, hit him a couple times. Yeah, you're right. Maybe they're onto something.
And I think a lot of that is simply, if you get it to him in space, more times than not, he's going to get more yardage than you expect out of each play.
On second down, McNair. He sets to fire deep. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Vontae Davis. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
I thought guys that were over 30 weren't supposed to run the football this well in the National Football League. How about that veteran leadership? A big-time run combined with some nice blocking by his offensive line, showing that the ins and outs of being a veteran still has his place in this league. His odometer is not totally turned over yet.
On second down, Prescott again. He's going to float this one deep right side. Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown. Dez Bryant, as the first half is winding down, and the Dolphins are able to grow their lead. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here in the second quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the second half.
And the Eagles hands team able to cover it up. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that...
And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. A near turnover, but the offense recovers it. Now they'll try to regroup on second. Defense really showing respect to the deep ball here, playing off the receivers. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he's got the hook up for the first time with a veteran, Jeremy Maclin. A really nice gain of 25 yards. A big completion there, and he gets out of bounds to stop the clock.
Very heady football. That allows them the opportunity to go ahead and line up and kick one right before the half ends.
Here we go.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So as they take it over, we step aside. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. Right hash mark of 42-yard attempt. And Scobie's kick is good. So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game. As we send you now to Orlando and our Tiburon studios, where Larry Ridley's standing by with our EA Sports halftime report. Larry? So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. It's a short kick, taken at the 15. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, they'll start this drive at about the 37-yard line. Out comes the Dolphins now. They'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. A second down throw for Prescott. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's brought down They give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
And that one results in 35 yards. And now a first down following that long gain.
Hey, we all know it's turned into a passing league in the NFL, but that doesn't mean people still don't like to run the football. When you run it that successfully, the offensive line is fired up. What they want to do each and every game is run block. Get out and smack some people. I would say go ahead and run it again.
Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. Play fake. Here's Prescott. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Des Bryant, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Dolphins add on to their lead. And let's count them up now. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead and, oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward is just not there.
So risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
On the ground, Rodgers. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. So it'll be first down here after the run. Now McNair looking for a first down throw. And the grab made by the tight end Pruitt. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you can get much. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. They're going to hurry back to the line now. From the gun, here's McNair. Flushed out right. Oh, he almost had it. Already with one interception, just missing his second there.
Pretty nice coverage there, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, hands, a little bit questionable.
Out of the gun, it's McNair. He's going to air one out. And, oh, it's complete. What a catch at the 7. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Odell Beckham, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Eagles get a score closer.
Here we go.
They'll try and throw for it. They'll roll him out right. And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. And following the touchdown, Josh Scobie now will kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. Out comes the Dolphin offense now as they get set to take over here. And they had the touchdown during the last drive, and I'm guessing that you like the balance they had on that last drive.
And I loved it. Forget liking it. Absolutely love what they were doing, because to be ahead of a defense that much.
That's caught inside the 20. It's a big play there for Miami. 59 yards. Well, we haven't been shortchanged on offense. Another fun play to watch there on the deep pass.
This game has the feel of, a turkey bowl, a Thanksgiving Day. You know, when we get together this year, when the Davises and the Gardens get together, that's what our playbook's going to look like. Like they're drawing them up in the dirt, and so far it's working for both of them.
Let's go.
A 10th carry now for Peterson. And we're back now in Mission Valley and San Diego. It's Dolphin football. It's also Dolphin lead to begin quarter number 4. So second down was a run play. Now let's see what they do on third. Third and short yardage. Prescott finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2.
And that pickup of a first down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
That's so frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here down late. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Des Bryant, a 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Dolphins are able to grow their lead. And that touchdown reception is the 5th for him in this game, and that ties the NFL record.
And a record that's held up since 1950. This is another person that's tied it, but think about this. Bob Shaw said it in 1950. Kellen Winslow came along and tied it. And then, of course, Jerry Rice tied it as well. And finally, we're seeing it here one more time. Phenomenal.
And the Eagles dodge a bullet. They cover it up. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball.
Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked up by Anderson Aho. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Dolphins offense now working their way back onto the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
And Peterson, what happened? He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And they've got the football, and they're already knocking on the door inside the 5 at the 4-yard line. The Eagles coming out as they get ready. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him swing another one.
McNair to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Stephon Diggs from 6 yards away. And the Eagles take advantage of good field position on the turnover to cash this one in. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Dolphins are going to recover. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. Prescott on first down. Left side here, caught by Clay. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
2nd down, Prescott. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. Time for a break. We'll come back to wrap this one up after this. 1 receiver left, 3 to the right. On 3rd down, it's Prescott. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it 1st and goal. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me,
he's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Des Bryant from 3 yards out. And the Dolphins add on to their lead.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy. Even after that big-time return, it's not looking great for them today. But if nothing else, even if the miracle doesn't happen, they can turn to this play and say, hey, we can move forward. Maybe it's a building block for the rest of the season.
Here's McNair. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, second down.
And when all else fails as a defender, when you're not there in the coverage, your best friend is exactly what we saw there. A big play shot taken by the offense. Unfortunately, it ended in a big drop.
Now McNair, the Pro Bowler Odell Beckham, the intended receiver. And it's third down. So here we go now. An extra defensive back in there on 3rd and 10. Out of the gun, it's McNair. He's going to let it fly. That's caught inside the 20. And he'll be marked down deep into Miami territory. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Vontae Davis. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And out come the Dolphins now. One receiver left is Hilton. Throwing here, Prescott. He's going to float this one deep right side. And this will be caught at the 30. Des Bryant with nothing but green grass ahead of him. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Des Bryant, an 80-yard touchdown. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for him. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. And the Eagles hands team able to cover it up. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play. And here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them. And field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or...
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Vontae Davis. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Dolphins offense now heads back on the field. They have the big lead here late. They protected their home turf well, didn't they?
They certainly did, partner. And just think about how good that feels, because every team...
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. And out now come the Eagles. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time. But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. And now they're in the hurry up. Now McNair looking for a first down throw. Flush to his right. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. On second down, McNair. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And they went for a big play through the air on second down. Couldn't connect. Now it's third.
I'm laughing to myself because I could just hear in film session, but Coach, I was throwing to Odell Beckham Jr. Of course I thought he was open.
They'd love to go deep downfield to him, though, such a threat.
Yeah, a rare incompletion because most of the time we expect him to actually come up with the catch. We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
McNair, that'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. And they're going to come up empty here on 4th down. So now here come the Dolphins. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just one kneel here, and this game should be over.
It's always the final play of preparation each week. The practicing of the kneel-down formation, the victory formation. We've got a game in hand, and that's all they're going to want.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the safety, T.J. Ward. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Philadelphia getting sent to take the field. Well, this is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. McNair to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, he stays up. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line. It's a sack. A big offensive explosion. Them to victory. And
Micah. Wait. Can you hear me? Tell me if you can hear me on the view comments. Mike, tell me if you can hear me on
They
YouTube.
will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them
Can you
to
hear me
play.
on YouTube? Huh? Micah, where's you at? Dang, Michael. I think I might redo a team just because I think that team was so fake. Like I draft, they gave me the perfect draft. Like I have no bad linemen. Yes, I do. I have Des Bryant and T.Y. and Dak Prescott and Adrian Peterson. I don't think I can ever do that again. With Vontae Davis and Ndamukong Suh and Kawan Shorts and Casey Hayward and Carlos Dunlap and 85 overall Tobin Smith and Ryan Shazier. Man, this is so fake. Man, don't draft my boy. You draft you. Yeah, was I talking to you? Are you on Madden right now? No.
No, what? But you're complaining about somebody drafting your team and you have my Colt flag.
But your coach didn't get you to the playoffs this year, so you shouldn't have a problem with it.
Look, I think as soon as you lose an argument, you go from
That's stupid?
come on, Dom. That has nothing to do with it.
No, I'm saying don't get Jay Ajayi. Everybody want to get on him now because he's good and he led us to the playoffs. This man, Dirk Cutter, nobody knows about him because he's not a good coach. Oh yeah, y'all were hot and everybody knew. Yeah, who y'all playing this Saturday or Sunday? Oh yeah. I thought so. Hey, we still getting an extra game check while y'all watching us. It's straight. All right, we getting an extra game check. We straight. Mario, like his team is good. Don't talk to me about football ever. We were trying my Dolphins this year. You get to play the Saints defense twice. But their defense is worse than their offense is good. Is it not? And their defense was a record-setting bad. Okay. Yeah, don't make yo. If I was the leader of this party, you almost got kicked.
The Jets don't have a good defense or offense. What are you talking about?
They don't have Brandon Marshall. They don't have Matt Forte. They don't have Bilal Powell. Who would Matt Forte? Wait, what are you talking about? Not when they played us. So what do you you say you want to play them twice? You just talk about you wanted to play them twice. No, I'm not redrafting. No, I am. No, I'm not. I'm not. I like my team. I'm gonna play with them one more time. Probably a couple more. Good. There's no more else. The Buccaneers suck. And I'm sorry that y'all have to watch us this week. Yes, y'all are. Yeah, please do. Y'all wasting money while we gaining money. That's great. We can an extra game check. Because we're in the playoffs? But what if we don't lose? What? Alright. If we win, what would you say? What would be the excuse? Dom, y'all always get lucky, right? Le'Veon Bell and all of them played against us. Okay. Mario likes to hate. Yeah, why wouldn't we have Matt Moore? No. That was Matt McGloin. Please rewrite. He plays for the Raiders. Mario just met his teammate in the playoffs. He has to root for a Florida team, and it has to be the Dolphins now.
I mean, you're only going to be mad when y'all lose the first round, have a worse pick than us.
All right, Larry,
we're going to be mad that we have a worse pick than the Buccaneers. Oh, that's cute.
And what is set to be a great draft champions matchup in the booth. I'm Brandon Gaudin with Charles Davis. And these
so what if y'all want to make the playoffs and y'all lost the first week? What would you have said?
Outcome of this game, they're ready to roll.
Why not?
We're ready to roll. Let's roll.
Okay, who's the 6th seed?
Seahawks. I don't know who the 6th seed, but y'all already had to play the Seahawks.
Week 2 of draft champions.
Y'all had
That's fielded in the end zone.
All right, y'all would have had to play the Seahawks or the Packers.
Wish he reconsidered here. It'll cost him 10
I don't know which.
now with a new rule.
I mean, or the Lions. Lions?
Well, conventional football,
Packers don't have a bye. No.
You don't get it back to the 20-yard line on kickoff.
No, they don't. It's the Falcons and the Cowboys. If you had to play the Packers or the Seahawks.
Bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light.
All right.
Green light means
you would take the Seahawks like when y'all make the playoffs, you get to choose who you play.
If you're running out route, it's likely you end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there?
No, it doesn't matter who the 6th seed is. It matters who's the 4th and the 3rd seed. Give me that. That's crazy. The 3rd seed, I think. I know. So why are you saying who's the 6th seed? Who cares who the 6th seed is? It would be y'all, dummy. Dang, Mario. Think about it real quick. The 3rd seed is the... I don't even know. I think it's the Seahawks. No, Packers, because No, it is the Packers, because the Seahawks dropped to 4.
No gain on the play there. Nice job defensively. And it likely forces a
Packers play
situation on 4th.
And Seahawks play... Who's that seed? Yeah, y'all...
That's pulled in at the 32. It's a 47-yard punt, return of 6. And it'll be Dolphin football.
Just stick with your Alabama, the bandwagon you're on right now, man. Don't worry about Alabama. Mario, I've seen you rock Arizona or Nevada before. Let's not.
A first down throw for Prescott. And Bryant's got it over the middle.
So why are you rocking them, but you've been an Alabama fan since birth?
That throw good for 4. It's second down. Second down to the offense.
I don't care where your parents were immunized or whatever it's called. I just care. You say you've been an Alabama fan since birth, but you're rocking Nevada. I don't get it.
Set up the screen. That's complete.
I don't care.
And the play goes for 19.
So you weren't an Alabama fan since birth, like since you remember.
And 10.
They ran that one well, and not only did it.
Yeah, but Mario said he's an Alabama fan since he can remember, but he was born in Nevada, and he's look at that pass.
We can hit you going back the other direction.
But he repping Nevada.
Receiver, and it's second down.
I think that's a big-time play there because the slant route is really hard to cover because the timing is so quick. But able to see it, diagnose it,
He thought.
That's why he was able to battle it away.
Now they go screen. It's complete. He got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him to set it down.
You don't rep the heat no more like you used to.
About football being a game of strength and brawn, it's also a game of
Right when
mismatches,
left,
and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
They don't got an offensive line to contain.
On second down, Peterson.
Mario, I mean,
Nice little hurdle there, but not
you
a
know
whole
I'm
lot
gonna
of room
jump
on the back end as he's taken down. A.J. Hawk in to make the tackle. So following the run, we'll see what they
And
do
did Marquise
here on
Brownson
third
play?
down.
No, he didn't. Yes, he did.
Third and short yardage. Prescott can't find anyone open. Eluding the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10. First down and 10 now for the offensive group.
These type of plays are backbreakers for a defense. They thought they had him hemmed in, thought they were going to get him on the ground with the pass rush, but were unable to do so. He gets away.
I pressed the wrong button. I pressed the wrong button. There was a dude wide, Brandon. Y'all watch that play. The circle, whoever was in, somebody was in end zone wide open.
Instead, it's second down.
Oh, never mind, you missed it.
10 yards still left on second down.
I probably will. It'll happen for me.
No, you missed it. It's been
A second down throw for Prescott. Fighting through. That's complete. Right
Oh,
around the edge.
get off!
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Charles Clay, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Dolphins are going to take a first quarter lead.
same thing. I missed it.
And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise.
I'm about to go
This
play a
one
rank
stays
game.
a 6-0 game. After the touchdown, it's Dawson on to kick it away.
Try to expose it.
It's a short kick, taken at the 15.
Ooh.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Philadelphia getting set to take
if I score
the
2 more
field.
times before
And
you
the
score,
first
I will.
drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little
Who is
momentum.
this team? Who we were? Oh, Michael got a little offense.
Process. You have some plays that you've got called, and you want to see how defense reacts. It may not go.
Give me that. But no, Brandon, look at this play. You say he's playing what, Brandon? Oh, my.
Take over at the 26-yard line.
This man, I'm going to have to go if I score 2 more times before you score
And
one.
they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the
I didn't
defense.
do that. I was just standing right there waiting.
The passing game.
Pass rush.
What type of defense is this?
Pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front, or maybe you bring additional guys.
Get in there.
Disrupt the timing of them throwing the
We'll
football.
see if they can disrupt it here. That goes for 16 yards. It sets him up first and goal. Back now with
I got
Charles
Pouncey
Davis
on my
on
line?
Brandon Gordon. Second
try my
quarter
man by
begins
putting
with the
him on the
Dolphins
automatic team.
in possession of the football. And they've got it here with a first down.
Her cutter is so ugly. It's going straight to Dez.
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. And that is caught.
That's one touchdown. One more, and I quit.
Des Bryant there to make the grab. And the Dolphins are able to grow their lead. And he atones for his miss the first time around.
All right,
as this
I
one
like
is
it.
up and good to extend their lead. After the touchdown, it's Dawson on to kick it away. Very short kick. This will be
Who is that big nigga? Who is that? That's Derrick Henry has the number 2 on his back. That man looks like age. I gotta say this and send a picture. That look like a giant, dude. That look like a creative player. That man was back. Bro, that made Derrick Henry was at least 7 foot when Michael just ran that ball. That man was huge. He had that number 2 on his back. That's why I was like, this has to be a creative player. They really put him from Alabama on that game. Give me that. Who's your runner? Oh, you got Emmitt Smith.
That time, and it leaves him with 3rd and 11 coming up.
No gain on that run, and while this team is down, they're not out of it by any stretch of the imagination. Maybe you just have to think about
so it's a little screenplay
running in order to get this guy going.
But I see it. Pop him! Get down! You expect him to catch that? All right.
Anyone who's going after the football is going to be conscious that it's probably going to be contested and often physically. Sometimes that leads to drops.
No, okay. I ain't call it. This man Michael's about to let me score one more time. We're about to score right here too. Oh dang it! I wish I would have
a big kick that time, 52 yards, and the Dolphins' drive will start deep in their own territory.
How are we gonna do with this play? How should we act?
They come up in an offset eye. Here's Peterson as they begin on the ground. And he finds enough of an opening to get this one back up to his 20. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
And it's Optimus Grimes,
exactly what you want
if
on
you're
a
a real
first down
fan.
run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
Call it a gain is 7, and it gets him a new set of
When he
downs.
clamped up that man Calvin Johnson.
There, I thought that might
He's playing him good that game too. But our offense is
coming
shit.
together. Looked like there was an opening. Still ended up with a solid game.
Out left side here to Bryant. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 11 yards on the pickup, and the Dolphins are going to get a 1st down.
I think that's a big pickup for a 1st down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a 1st down. Executed it to perfection. Prescott looks to throw on 1st. And pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
So many components go into
I see B. Grimy. Is that B. Grimy from the Dolphins?
Sell. Offensive line's got to sell like they've missed blocks and then
I threw the wrong pass. I threw it to the wrong dude. I flipped the play thinking.
Back to right around the 27. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And last drive, 3 and out. Still a goose egg on the scoreboard. How did they break that goose egg?
Little screen? No, same play you just did from last time.
In the hands of their playmakers. Get them some
oh, you want to run?
Get him!
Oh my! That man is so fake.
7 yards. And the Eagles are back within a score.
Off every tackle. That is crazy.
Yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. And the Dolphins offense now ready to go back out on the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive or no?
Oh my God.
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can
run back
out there and go,
totally
didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defense.
Don't worry about it. What just happened?
For those DBs, aren't you? They get 5 out of that one, and it moves to
James. And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree. One thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first.
Dang.
On the right side, it's Hilton with a catch. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. So they complete the pass, and now they face a second down. Partner, nothing complicated here. This is just a pretty simple drag route.
You're exactly right, Brandon. Instead of throwing it downfield, they just throw it underneath and let the receiver do the work.
And he'll be taken down at the 46.
He said he like you weren't controlling.
It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
Michael
Offense
said
comes to the line now, 1st and 10.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what you just saw there. Pick up the first down.
Is on that? Who's that dude guarding Dez Bryant? This automatic touchdown. This automatic touchdown. What the heck? How did he boost back up? I beat him off the line, and he boosted back up to him. He has to have speed, I guess.
That was on a deep ball to Dez.
Because that shouldn't have happened. I saw him beat him off the line.
It's always surprising to me when he doesn't complete a pass like that.
Now Prescott. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete.
Dang! Man, throw the flag.
And it moves the chains. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's
12
just their
seconds to do
first, so
something
they'll
good.
have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
We gonna try, B-Guy. We gonna try his side.
He'll rifle this one deep right side.
Oh my God!
Oh, it's a touchdown if he holds on. Instead, it's 4th down.
Ooh.
So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit from the right hash. This from 48. And the kick for the 41-year-old is up and good. We have hit
the ball,
halftime.
right?
Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. So bad mistake there by the kickers. The ball goes out of bounds.
Who are we gonna expose on this play?
They come out with 1 back and 3 tight
The whole
ends.
defensive line.
Now it's AP, Adrian Peterson.
Off me.
And he takes it past.
Oops, wait. Let's get it. Let's get it.
Down at the 46. 1 receiver left, 3 to the right. A second down throw for Prescott. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's 3rd down. So nothing there on the screen that time.
That means all that great acting they tried on offense went for naught, didn't it? Because you have to try and influence them. Make them think that you're doing something else. Make them think that they can get to the passer by letting them by and then setting up the screen and getting down.
This man, Michael, just ruined that
Credit to the
zone.
defense for not tumbling to that one.
17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
Look at
I think
you.
we saw a college
Thinking you
route in the
sweet.
NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead
I'm
zone.
really about to get you on this play.
and
Watch
find
this.
the
Watch
first
this.
down, and that's what he just did.
Huh?
Throwing
He
again,
thought.
Prescott on 2nd and 10.
He thought.
Now they set up the screen. That's complete.
He thought.
Inside the 20 before he's brought down. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue. And now the offense operates in the red zone. They'll run it now out of the gun. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
That's complete.
Charles Clay, he back in that Dolphins uniform with Vontae. I like it. And
That's good push to the tight end, and I think they were looking at something out of central casting, frankly.
Absolutely.
I mean, size, hands, speed. I mean, can flat out run. You put that whole package together.
We had the Pro Bowl. Every year he was with us, he was a Pro Bowl.
Tough day.
Just saying.
Tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there.
It's my fault. I should have did the play I always do. I don't know why you do that play. I can score on that every time with the slants. But right now, I'm about to slice and dice you with Dak Prescott. I'm talking about running the ball.
Prescott on 3rd and goal. Flushed out.
It wouldn't let me run. What is going on? Bruh, that whole play was confusing. I broke a tackle. And then he pump faked. What the heck just happened?
Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do.
I don't know what happened. I should have had a touchdown after I broke the tackle.
In this case, though,
oh, yes, go. Let's go. Were you really offside?
But there is a penalty marker down. They might be forced to try this one again.
Because we sweet.
Should have been a fumble.
And we going for it. Because Michael want to go offside.
Here we go now.
Michael, I'm telling you, you don't want to do this play. It's going straight to Des Bryant if you don't get on time. All right.
Prescott on 4th down.
This man does not listen.
Des Bryant, his second touchdown.
Why don't you use your middle linebacker and just go guard him?
Dolphins add on to their lead. Big 4th down.
I told you exactly what I was doing. And I'm doing it again.
Big time for them. How about
this
just deciding to go for it on 4th down? And, okay, forget the field goal, because that looked like an easy 3 points. Yeah, you might have had a defensive breakdown in there, but they pressed the issue and found a way to get it into the end zone. Give them big credit for that.
And
look at this foolishness.
They cover it up. A look at the offense now here, coming back out on the road for their first possession of the second half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
I can't wait to see what they have planned.
You're so
because
easy.
Some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after
them
and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. And we're back now in Mission Valley and San Diego. It's the Eagles behind on the scoreboard, but with the football here as we start the 4th quarter. So here we go, 1st and 10 now.
Get up. Venom swings.
Now Emmett.
Get down. He ain't doing no more touchdowns.
A yard here, maybe a yard.
This man running. He's going to catch up.
Vontae Davis, the Pro Bowler, in on the stop. And the offense moving quickly to the line. They go back to the ground.
This man's running.
And he is going to lose yardage here. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
We just saw another example of how the defense is winning this game.
Like a Grand
Really at the point of attack. The offensive line is just getting pushed around. I think now as a play caller, you got to give them a little bit of help. Maybe keep your tight ends a little bit more. Maybe the running backs help you with the pass blocking. But you've got to help them get some confidence because you can't abandon the play call.
I like playing defense.
And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
And he's the epitome of what we call the move tight end. A guy that you can line up anywhere.
We like playing defense.
Wide, in tight, doesn't really matter. Because he has such great skills, you want to utilize him in all aspects of your passing.
We love defense.
There he was in the slot for the catch.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag.
And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line.
You hit him in the first place, low key. But I don't know how he didn't tackle you. Like, y'all ran into each other. I don't know how you ran into my defensive player and he not hit you. But it did happen.
To throw on 2nd down is Smith.
This man, that should have been a straight interception. Michael, you need to go to the training thing.
That takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
All defenders get tired of hearing about their
this man Michael is so easy. Nobody's open, but then he passes it to a person that's not open.
attempted touchdown pass. Way to knock it down.
And you're leaving tomorrow. You will really be bad when you come back.
I know we're doing this game live, but let's step into the film room for just a second, because when they review this play, the negatives are going to be incredible on this one.
I'm totally disappointed in you.
But it's intercepted. Picked off by Major White, and he is going to be stopped on the return at his own 3-yard line. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over.
And then I caught it.
Last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
It takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan.
We hurrying that up.
In the defense, and they exploited them the last time out.
Keep going.
Let's see if they can come back and
He
put together a
pressed.
similar
He
drive.
pressed.
And we'll see if they can do just that. Deep drop. He's going to sling this deep downfield.
Oh.
And that one falls incomplete.
man's
Looked
ready
like he
for it.
might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on at its second down. So incomplete on first. Let's see what second down has in store.
We're going to run straight to the right.
They give it to Peterson.
Dang, they got it.
And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 12-yard line. It's a loss of 2, now third down.
Brandon, that play ended so fast, it was almost as if the
got
quarterback
who as
handed
your
it to the
coach.
runner,
Don't
and the
do that.
tackler was there right away for a loss of yardage.
So now at 3rd and 12 with an extra defender here
Got
in
him.
the secondary.
Oh!
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be
We're gonna go for
incomplete.
it.
He was trying to
On
get
a
it
4th
to
and
AP
12.
out of the backfield. Now
Right by
4th
your
down.
end zone. Watch me.
Partner, anytime someone tells me that fundamentals are leaving the game, I'm going to show them this play, because they couldn't get to the passer. So what do you have to do? Get your hands up in the passing lane, and they batted it away on a 3rd down attempt.
4th down, Prescott being chased out left. He can run for it.
Oh,
He will.
he
The
stopped me.
Dolphins can't convert on 4th
He
down.
stopped
And
me.
the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. The Eagles offense now gets set
I
to
like
head
playing
back
defense.
onto the field. Looked like
I
they had something
exposed you.
going last drive. Then the interception happened. Will they recover?
The memory they need to keep with them is that they did have something going. They were moving the ball on offense, had a nice sequence going. Don't worry about the other part. You can't get that back. Let's go back to what you were doing well before.
I thought you were going to say they need to have no memory, but
Get down.
good part, forget the bad.
That was Kawan Short. You ain't running through the middle.
Gain on the
That's
play
Kawan
that
Short.
time, and
You
they'll
know,
look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
With Casey
An extra
Hayes.
defensive back in the game now here for 3rd and 4.
Don't you ever do that.
And he's going to
User's
be
pick. Oh, my
Picked off
God.
here by Aaron Colvin. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Out comes the Dolphin offense now as they get set to take over here. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to give a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it.
Oh,
again in a
I was
similar
going to be
situation.
able to get
Maybe
him.
makes that
To
offense feel
outgain.
good, but when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, Walt. Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
And the Eagles will go with an extra DB here as they prepare for a stop on 3rd.
Thinking pass all the way.
Don't do that. We're going to test Brent Grimes real quick. Is he
He's
tall
gonna float
enough?
this one.
Yep.
Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Brent Grimes. And his guys are
Mario,
going to take over
don't hurt
at the
yourself.
31-yard line.
That's
Philadelphia
like
getting
it.
set to take the field.
That's-
They have a little bit of time left here, but this one not going to go their way.
And this is where, in this situation for me, you just go ahead and run out the clock, shake hands.
Get down, boy.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense.
Brought
It's
from the
just their
Camaro
first. They've
tomorrow.
got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
And he work at USPA.
Smith on 1st down. He's going to get this one out to his fullback.
Yes.
And he'll get it down to the 47
He's thinking about switching to the
here.
Crocs factory.
Now
store.
whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. That'll leave them with
You
just
know you
one
think about
remaining
it.
in this 4th quarter of play.
This
Now
one
a
might
play
be
fake,
really
and it's
quick.
Smith finding time.
Should have really
He's gonna
quit.
get his passes
Stop throwing it to
intercepted
Vontae
for the
Davis' side. Now we going to hurt your line.
Picked off by Vontae Davis. The Dolphins
Vontae
offense
Davis
now
is back in that
working their way
Dolphins
back
uniform.
onto the
He
field.
ain't giving up
Only
any
one
yards.
timeout defensively, so this should just
This
be a
ain't
simple
Sean
kneel
Smith.
down.
I agree totally. I looked at my time management chart. It says take a knee, victory formation. They just have one timeout left, and that should be all she wrote.
By the way, it's a good thing you can read that because nobody else can.
Not with my chicken scratch, not at all.
I thought Cameron Brate was so good.
Even though my phone alarm failed me this morning and missed our AM workout, we still made it through this thing together, didn't we?
Well, you always know I need extra workouts just to keep up with you, so it doesn't matter. But thanks for sharing a booth, and thanks for being our quarterback.
Yeah, you're the quarterback.
That guy's getting a defensive end from Boston College. Yuck.
We have like, Alabama has like 5 players in the first round.
That's cute. You know who owns the record, right? Alright.
Yeah, well, that plays with them, guys.
Everybody plays their players. And pays their players. Yes, everybody does.
Bruh.
Let me go play me a ranky rank. Ready, you watching? You about to watch greatness. Oops. One of these Dolphins on. We gotta do that Steelers lineup. Even I shouldn't be using it since we're playing this weekend. Start this game up. We still at 83 overall. Titans still 87, then you know they didn't do anything. Yep, Titans still at 87. What the heck? I'm still at that. Okay, I'll be right back. I hope I don't play the Steelers. I'll be so mad.
Watch you play me.
Oh, let's go. They cute and all, but they ain't all that. Man, we've been on Instagram all day. Me and the Dolphins been on Instagram this whole day talking about the playoffs. We ready for them Steelers.
Well, they Parker like playoff time.
We ready for them Steelers. Man, if I'm playing the Steelers, I want to put them pitch. I want to match up. They don't understand. Ryan Shazier got the speed of a wide receiver, and he's gonna keep up with any slants.
Well, you ain't lying. That nigga got like 80. What thing did you do?
Don't do me like that. You know I got them Steelers. I wish. Oh, I'm playing the Steelers, bro. What the heck is going on? I'm about to teach him how to
on tap today. There's going to be 2 quarterbacks ready to get it done on the gridiron. It's Roethlisberger's Steelers going up against Roethlisberger's.
I can turn my. What's it called? Off my.
So standing by in Pittsburgh, here are Brandon Guyton and Charles Davis.
Thank you very much, Larry. We are here on a beautiful afternoon for football. Coming up, we've got what can only be described as a mirror image matchup between the Pittsburgh Steelers and themselves.
says it's gonna rain. The worrying girl, it won't change a thing. Yeah, we still got plans tonight. We're gonna kick it, that's a given, baby, rain or shine. Leave your Sunday best at home. Be the last time you wear what you got on. Bikini top and cut off jeans. Baby girl, you know you're looking mean. She said, how we gonna make it through the mud hole? Won't you think you got swampers on my truck phone? Ooh, it's about to get dirty in the dirty South. I'm about to show you what it's all about. But don't worry, it's a rowdy crowd. We ain't scared, we're still throwing down. We're gonna tap, light that fire. We're gonna crank that country. Pass and get thirsty. Let it rain. Well, it's about to get dirty.
I'm Larry Ridley, and this is Madden 17 on EA Sports. In today's game, we have a matchup of two of the best route-running receivers in the National Football League. It's Julian Edelman going up against Antonio Brown. So let's get you up to the Steel City. Standing by in Pittsburgh, here are Brandon Guyton and Charles Davis.
Thank you very much, Larry. We are here on a beautiful afternoon for football. Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the New England Patriots and the Pittsburgh Steelers. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
Easy.
Shift together here from the D-line.
Like 20. Like 20. Here we go. 3 down. Lead 9 to Mike. Like 20.
Now a man who was briefly a Steeler himself. This is LeGarrette Blount. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24. Lawrence Timmons, the linebacker, there to get him down. Let's discuss this offense now, and Julian Edelman, very good player.
Has really developed into a terrific slot receiver, and a lot of times he would be the primary receiver. Still mad coming out of college that he's not a quarterback in the NFL. He takes it out on the opposing defenses.
An early test for this defense. Here we go on 3rd and inches. Brady going to try and throw on 3rd down. He's got a man. It's Mitchell. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
And that's understanding where the markers are, because it's not just running to them. Because on the catch, you can actually be pushed back before the first down. It's getting past it and allowing that opportunity to drift back towards the first down line and still having picked it up. Really well run.
And a look at the Steelers' defensive unit.
Ryan Shazier ran so fast at his combine that many people thought someone actually ran for him. He's a linebacker who ran sub 4.4, and he uses that speed to make plays all over the field. When you see passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. And he'll have his man. That's Edelman. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. And finding Edelman underneath, that's a recipe for success.
Typical route for a good slot receiver, and Edelman's one of the best in the game. Knows how to go inside what one of my college coaches used to call the briar patch. Got to go in there where it's tough and make those tough catches. And not only can he do it, he can often run away from people after the catch.
On 1st down, Brady. Got a man complete. It's Chris Hogan. Give him 11 on the gain there, and that's good for a New England 1st down. And the pocket's been protected pretty good here so far on the opening drive.
We always talk about confidence in runners and catchers and quarterbacks. How about the protection detail? They're not allowing anyone near the guy throwing the football.
220! 20! Hey, 66! 220!
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. 2nd down.
Well, he did almost everything right. Excellent coverage, breaks on the football, just unable to haul it in and take it the other way. So he dropped an interception. The key for him now, don't dwell on it. Just move on to the next play.
The defensive line disperses a little bit here, maybe expecting a pass. Brady gives now to Blunt. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. And Blunt, week 15, he popped over 1,000 yards for the season.
And how about that? The second time he's done it in his career. The first time was as a rookie in 2010. But don't think for a second he hasn't been doing work in the intervening years at all. He's over 5,000 yards in his career carrying the football.
And with the injuries, Gronk, you had Dion Lewis injured, he's had to step up.
He stepped up, assumed the load, and I think he enjoys being the guy that they put the ball in his chest 20-plus times in a game.
They go play action here on first down. Malcolm Mitchell out of the University of Georgia was the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down. And now for the offense, this is play number 11 here on this drive. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. Looking back to the air on second down, it's Brady. And over the middle to the tight end, Bennett. 15 yards through the air on a first down. And how about this first drive? They're being aggressive, slinging it around.
Really confident, too, because they're not trying to fool them with running plays, throwing it, and they're being very successful right now.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Now that's the type of play that'll fire up the defense. Hold them to 1 yard on a first down run. It'll be interesting to see if the offense decides to press the run at all, or if they'll abandon it now after gaining only 1 on that play.
It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now 1st and goal. And so far, a very nice, methodical opening drive.
This has the feel of a scripted drive that they rehearsed perfectly all week long, and now they're executing it on game day.
Script looks good so far. Shotgun now for Brady. And he dumps it off to Blunt. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved, just as you said. They want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. LeGarrette Blunt taking it in. And the Patriots drive right down the field and score on the opening drive.
In both locker rooms, the coaches talked about setting the tone early. Didn't matter whether you start on offense or defense. In this case, the team that had the ball first did exactly that. Took it right downfield and scored.
Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Williams to return. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. A fake to Bell. Now it's Roethlisberger. And he'll be wrapped up around the waist and pushed down. Shea McClellan in there to sack him for a loss of 6. Back with Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin. It's Steeler football to begin quarter number 2, but they face a 2nd and long to start things out. Now Roethlisberger to throw on 2nd down. Throw left side is complete to Rodgers. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. Short of the sticks after that completion, and now it's 3rd down for this offense. On 3rd down, Roethlisberger. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. Now the Patriot offense set to take over again, and they will They'll simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
Blunt, the lone running back.
Play 20! Play 20! Wide!
Brady will try again on 2nd down. Slant route, caught by Edelman. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
Slant route's effective no matter who's running the route and catching the ball. But when you have a receiver of that stature, you have to be a little bit more precise throwing it. You don't have the same catch radius with the bigger targets.
Now Brady. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
To the left side and complete for Julian Edelman. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Some think that teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
Here's Blunt. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. He can muster only a yard there, and they'll be left with a 3rd and very short.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
And no press coverage here. They are backing off in the secondary. Brady's going to sneak it. They'll be marked inches short. No gain on the play. And that's going to lead them to 4th down. Gostkowski now for the Pats field goal try. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost. And that will make our score 9-0. So it's a 7-play drive, but it stalls out in the end.
Let's credit the defensive front 7. They were a little leaky at the start of the drive, but they stiffened toward the end.
Gostkowski now converted for 3. Now he'll kick this one away. This is taken near the 13. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. And now out come the Steelers. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what happened there.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
They'll go again with Bell. And he will make his way back to where he started from, and that's all, as we will make our way to the 2-minute warning. So they run it on 2nd down. Now let's see what 3rd down brings here for the offense. Here's Roethlisberger. A screen to Bell. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
What really hurts defenses on screen passes is that they eat up one of their levels right away. Because you know most defenses 3 levels. D-line, linebacker, secondary. But on a screen pass, you're inviting the defensive line to get past them, and then you throw the ball over their heads, and now there's just 2 levels left to try and stop big guys out in front of a guy running with the football.
Again, it's Bell. And a short gain down to about the 33. Give him 2 on that run, and they're still left looking at a 3rd and about 9 to go. They need to get this to the 24 on 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Roethlisberger. That'll be caught by Rodgers. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And they are on the board. It's now 9-3. Well, at least they won't take a goose egg into intermission as they do carve out 3 points here in the waning moments of quarter number 2.
Yeah, it hasn't really been the greatest of first halves. They've looked out of sync, especially on the offensive side of the ball. But a field goal here at least gives them some momentum as we tick down.
On 1st down, Brady. Over the middle, that's caught by Hogan. The 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Chris Hogan, 75 yards. And the Patriots are able to strike quickly for 6. Good pass, clean catch, and a house call there on the fly route.
And not that much room to operate. So that tells you about his acceleration. We always talk about being able to go from 0 to 60 real fast. It took him less time than that to get the top speed and complete that play.
Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Williams to return. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Now the Steelers offense gets ready to get back onto the field. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession.
Trying here for Bryant, and it's intercepted. Devin McCourty picks it off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Now the Patriots offense, they work their way back out onto the field. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
And quickly, they get to the line. Brady now on 1st down. Wide open, Julian Edelman. And he goes out of bounds across the 40-yard line. The former 7th-round pick, Julian Edelman, just continues to have such a productive career.
And has made himself into a receiver. Remember, he was a college quarterback, and not just a productive one, a very good one.
At Kent State, right?
Yes, a great leader, a guy who can make plays with his feet and his arm. Got to the NFL and had to convert.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. From midfield, here's Brady. Going underneath for Lewis. And he'll get it down here to the 43. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in a cloud of dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion. And both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath wondering whether it's going to go good or bad for your team.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. And he is out of bounds here on the return. The Steeler offense now with a football first here to begin the third quarter. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for him. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. A nice pickup there, 19 yards. And they're set up better for third. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
Out left side here to Bryant. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Fresh set of downs here.
As long as you go through your proper reads and progressions, the drag route can be one of those old reliable plays because usually it's good for a good chunk of yardage, as we just saw there.
And that's caught inside the 20. An excellent pickup of 34 yards. The last drive he threw the pick, but he's not shy. He's going downfield again there.
And you can't be, because if you back off after throwing an interception, your whole game plan just goes right out the window.
And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Antonio Brown, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Steelers are able to make this a close game again. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
A look at the offense now here, coming back out on the road for their first possession of the second half. And the last go-around for them, they tried that really, really long field goal, couldn't connect.
And in retrospect, I think a lot of people would say, well, why would you try one that long? You hurt yourself in field position. The ball comes out, you know, there. That only helps the other team. But I look at it as maybe it was a double shot of confidence. Confident the kicker could make it. And even if he missed, confident in their defense that they could hold him.
And they're going to speed things up here. On second down, here's Brady. Trying to squeeze it into Edelman, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ryan Shazier. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that
And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Antonio Brown. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Steelers are an extra point away from taking the lead. And he's able to put it through. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. And the Patriots gearing up to go now. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. They come out here in the eye. Brady going to throw. Trying to hit the tight end Bennett, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Ryan Shazier. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. And the the Steelers set to take the field. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone. And I think the ball's out. And the Patriots have it.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. That throw good for 4. It's second down.
And there's another completion to the tight end. And let's face it, it is hard to overthrow a 6'6" target.
It is indeed. Quarterbacks like their speed guys. They like that huge 6'6" target that they've got in him.
They really do, and it reminds me of what one great tight end told me once. He had told his quarterback, just make sure you throw it up there. You know, kind of like put up on the top shelf where the kids can't get it.
So there on that play, offensively, they ran the crossing route. Defense was in zone coverage. So as a former DB, how tough is it to defend that?
It's really difficult because your natural inclination is to chase the receiver and maybe leave your zone. So you have to have discipline in order to talk to your other coverage guys and let him know that that receiver's crossing from your zone to the next zone. He's coming your way. Make sure you have him. And then when the ball is actually thrown, secure the tackle. When they're moving on crossing routes, if you miss a tackle, it usually results in a big play.
Second down now after the pass completion.
Seeing that play and understand just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays, makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have had a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? And what a really nice gain right there on first down for them. Brings up a nice second down for them.
Back now in Pittsburgh. This one's still anybody's ball game. It's a 1-point difference here as we begin the fourth quarter of play. Now a play fake here on first down. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. Jarvis Jones from his outside linebacker spot, forcing the sack for a loss of 8. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
And he dropped it. Now it was tipped, altered the ball a little bit, but he dropped it, and now fourth down.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field that's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. Now Brady got to have this one. Sets up the screen to Lewis. And some space here. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Dion Lewis, 37 yards. And the Patriots have moved out in front here in the fourth quarter. There are several elements to a well-executed screen pass. This one resulted in a touchdown. It had all of those elements.
Hey, you're so right because you really need to rush to almost get to the quarterback, almost get to the passer. Then you've got to get the ball thrown perfectly, whether it's to the running back, the wide receiver, whoever the screen guy is. And, of course, the blocking has to form in front to get him downfield for the touchdown.
And a short kick, taking it about the 16. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, had pushed it past the 50-yard line, so they thought they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? And 15 yards there on the catch and run.
Doesn't matter whether it's a zone coverage or man coverage, the drag route can be effective when it's run well.
Throwing now, Roethlisberger on first down. It's caught by Bryant. That throw good for 4. It's second down. Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground. Ben to throw again. Throw left side is complete to Rodgers. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. And the offense lining up 1st and 10.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain.
On second down, it's Bell. And he'll go down at the 28. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
That's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. On 1st and 10, it's Roethlisberger. Out left side here to Bryant. A gain of 6 there on 1st. The offense certainly looking to score some points, but they also need ball security here late as we get down to the final moments of this one. On second down, here's Roethlisberger. Out to the flat, that's complete to his running back. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball, because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time. There's no doubt about it. That's just one of the best connections in the league. Big Ben throwing it to Antonio Brown, and Antonio Brown has turned himself into such a player. A low-round draft pick, but you can't beat his determination or work ethic, and Big Ben welcomes that.
And Big Ben won a Super Bowl in 23, youngest ever to do so, has never looked back. They'll run it now out of the gun. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Another 2-yard gain there, but they'll need to do better this time. It's 3rd and 6. Long drive. The defense just cannot seem to catch a break and get off the field. They'll look to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Duron Harmon. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, I don't think we'll have to look very hard to find our play of the game. That was an absolutely monstrous big play right there. Backs to the wall. The offense has it in the red zone, driving for the winning score, and he says, not on my watch. And that is one happy bunch on the sidelines.
They'll start things on 1st down with Dion Lewis. Now the Steelers put a stop to the action with a timeout defensively. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Brady going to look to throw. And it's incomplete. He was looking to find some space for Dion Lewis there. And it's 3rd down.
Not too many things get to a quarterback of this magnitude, but I think it's safe to say that pressure can get to any quarterback.
Now, he's obviously a great franchise quarterback, but felt the pressure, threw it incomplete. To throw is Brady. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And the Steelers signal for another timeout. That'll be their 2nd, so 1 more chance to stop the clock here. And we'll be back. Here's Ryan Allen now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And he'll get credit for putting him inside the 20 as the fair catch is made right at about the 19-yard line. The Steelers offense now, they head back onto the field. 1 possession game, time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is Friday practice every week of the season. You go over this situation. having to go downfield, limited timeouts, got to get out of bounds and keep the drive going and set yourself up. Defensively, you can't just lay back and let them do whatever they want. So it is a cat and mouse deal here. How much pressure will the defense bring, and how much pressure can the offense handle?
We're going to find out. Back to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, that plays a statistic that's going to go on the defensive team stat sheet. Won't necessarily reflect in ours, right, the overall game sheet. But you and I know that they keep count on pressures, hits on quarterbacks, all those things, hoping to increase that throughout the game. But here we are in the fourth quarter, and they got a big one.
Yeah, it's such a close game, a very big one. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Back to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. Trying to get it there to Martavis Bryant. And that'll bring up second down.
Well, any caused incompletion is good for a defense. But when you add to it, you get a little hit on the quarterback, knock him to the ground, make him think a little bit, hopefully knock him off his game, especially in a game of this magnitude, this tight in the fourth quarter. Got to feel pretty good as a defense.
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Devin McCourty picks it off. Well, we were on hand for a fun and entertaining game here, coming down really to that last play. Great job defensively to get the pick and seal it.
And we know that every play during a game matters. You're never sure which one's going to be one of...
Three chains. Ow. Caught up in my... Put your head on backwards. Then skate off after engaging laughter about what just happened. Napkins get sent to mammies, is that too graphic? Catch you in traffic, you sitting daffy like stealing candy. My ceiling's absent, my wheels are massive, my friends assassins. All of us, our mothers queens and our women dancers. My rivers rapping, my fingers splashing, my gills are flapping. I bit some matches, then sip something and kiss the dragon.
I'm really rapping, no fingers snapping, them packing. Y'all slipping, my swag is dripping, so here's a napkin. What's really happening? Verbal attacking, I'm showing passion. Know what I mean? See, I'm the king like I'm from Akron. I'm going overboard. Somebody call the captain. And when it come to getting checks, I always want the fat ones. I'm so I can sing to a chandelier. My flow a glass of spade and yours a can of candle.
Too many buttons. Not enough. These bugging, the SWAT is coming. Shoulder, no shoulder, shrugging at your nugget. Sticky like acupuncture and Magnus honey. Knock on the side door 3 times and have your money. Or get to stepping like Kappa stomping. I slap. I'm having lunch with Italian Sonny. Don't ask the subject. Lord, why you took rabbit from me? He say don't ask me nothing. Too many bodies, too many bundles. Not enough. These bugging, I heard they stun you. It's gonna be trouble. We come through and catch you while you cuddle. Barrels like tunnels. Don't even mumble.
I'm back to ballin'. I'm in the back full of only. Pull on the scene and the queen playing Pastor Troy. Breaded turkey, spaghetti, and castor oil. That's turn your guillotine to a fashion show. In 4 minutes, I turn this into forensics in a foreign car with a foreign. It's long-winded, paper long, and you taking long. You just don't get it. On the phone up on Say Tony.
I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Today's game features 2 skilled wide receivers who happen to be 2 of the best route runners in the league. It's Antonio Brown going up against Julian Edelman. For the call, let's send you out to the broadcast booth. where we'll join our commentators, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Larry, thanks. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass. Tonight, we've got a good AFC matchup on tap between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the New England Patriots. They go play action here on first down. He's got time. Oh, he's going to take a shot. He's got it at the 15. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Martavis Bryant, 75 yards. And the Steelers have taken a first-quarter lead. And he'll put it through to make it 7-0 Steelers. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This is taken at the 3. Now a hit and a loose football. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And he's in for 6 and a Steeler touchdown. Eli Rogers taking it in. And the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead. And it's good to make it 14-0. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. This is taken at the 3. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Blunt, the lone running back.
Wait, 20. Wait, 20. Get high. Get high. Get high. Get high.
And he'll get it up the middle. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up second.
And there's your standard issue draw play. I like it a lot better when it's actually been set up.
Now Brady throwing on second down. Got a man complete. It's Chris Hogan. A good pickup there. 13 yards as they get closer for third down.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Now a carry for Blunt. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a running down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward and got the first down.
Wait, 20.
They'll run again with Blunt. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
Play action. Now it's Brady. He's got time in the pocket. He finds Malcolm Mitchell here. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
So the offense has it 1st and 10. Possible run anticipation. Here's the D-line sandwiches together. Now Blunt. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26. The linebacker Ryan Shazier there to make the tackle. And a lot of the weight of this offense falls on the shoulders of the running back.
That's because the offense knows if they give him any openings, any opportunities, he can turn it into a big play at any time.
Second down following the run. Again, here's Blunt. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Only a gain of a couple there. That leaves him needing about 7 here on 3rd down. And this defensive line will be looking to control the point of attack.
And that's what they've done throughout this season. This is a terrific unit. They play together very, very well, and they don't permit big plays to happen.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
The Steelers insert their nickel defense on 3rd down.
Yeah, they add a DB. Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you have just too much time on your hands, right? You end up thinking way too much, and your hands get shaky.
And, yes, he's a tight end, but that's a catch he should have made. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So the scoring drive encompasses 9 plays, but the net gain, 3 points.
And you're going to have drives like that in this league. Sometimes you just got to take the 3 and move on. Always better than nothing.
The Steelers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And following that long touchdown pass, a 1-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, 2nd down. And if this offense is going to flow today, certainly the running back will be a key piece.
Without a doubt, because they asked their runner to not just do that, but to block, to catch, to help set a tone for their offense.
And quickly, let's check out the New England defense.
Rob Ninkovich is one of those great gems that got polished up over time. Whether he's rushing as a defensive end or playing outside linebacker, he's awfully productive.
On 3rd down, Roethlisberger. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
3rd down is the down. Both sides know they absolutely have to win. And the name of the game for the defense is pressure on the quarterback. But pressure on the quarterback with contact, that's how you end up winning it.
On 4th down, here comes the Steeler punter Jordan Berry to kick it away. Back deep for New England, Julian Edelman. Fair catch signaled for and taken just shy of the 30-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Patriots take over. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. Slot man moves right. The drive starts with a handoff to Blunt. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
This is going to sound a little strange, but that was a really nice effort because he broke a tackle and almost sprang free, but it still ended up with a loss of yardage. The defense won that battle.
And the offense behind the chains here a touch on 2nd and 11. Brady to throw on second down. Finding time. To the right side, it's caught by Mitchell. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be third down.
Hey, the defense is in this game as well. They wanted to make it a tough third down. They were able to do so on that last play, preventing a big gain.
They get the completed pass, but still have more to go here on third down. Alongside Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin, it's the Patriots in possession to begin quarter number 2. They've got it 3rd and 10 here to start things out. They go play action for White. Now it's Brady. Flush to his right. And complete on the right side to Bennett. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 6 yards on the pickup, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he can break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get it to that big frame and hope he could scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battles.
That's caught inside the 20. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. 62 yards. 1st down and 10 now for the offensive group. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's able to get this inside the 10 now to the 9. Bell, of course, missed the first few games of the season, but still top 5 in the league in rushing. Was, though, held under 100 in Week 15.
Well, he probably used a lot of that in Week 14 at Buffalo.
Now Bell hit. He lost the football. The Red Sea parts, and there he goes. The 40. He's at the 30. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return and a Patriot touchdown. So the defense forces the fumble. They get the score, and a guy on defense becoming offensive there, Charles.
And you know they love that. Any guy on defense loves to pick up the ball and have it in his hands and try and score himself. In this case, that's exactly what happened.
He'll be singing in the shower postgame. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. This is taken at the 3. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And they're going to go soft on the corners. Now a play fake here on 1st down. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on at 2nd down.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
So a ways to go here on 3rd and 10. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Roethlisberger. Goes underneath for Bell. And they'll get 14 yards out of it and a fresh set of downs.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. The corner blitz gets there as he goes down for a loss of 7.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down. And a pretty simple completion there underneath, but a successful one for the offense.
Partner, doesn't have to be the big shots downfield all the time. Having that safety net underneath is a great thing for a quarterback.
Here's Rob. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. They bring the safety on the blitz, and he busts through to drop him for an 8-yard loss. And with that, it's 2-minute warning time here in the NFL on EA Sports. Edelman set to return. It's a nifty return of 29 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Patriot offense now set to come back out onto the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
They come out here in the eye. Now Brady on the bootleg. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. They'll run it here. This is James White. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the 1st. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
Give them a lot of credit. They ended up running the ball on a key 3rd down situation. They were staring 3 and out in the face and found a way to flip the script and keep the ball moving on offense.
They go play action here on 1st down. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ryan Shazier. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. Pittsburgh's offense now heading back out onto the field. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now.
Now Ben hit, and he lost the football. It's loose. And fortunately, he's able to reel it back in, but it's going to go down as a big loss here on the play. So the offense avoids disaster, keeps possession. Now it's 2nd down.
Well, that was a big oops right there. But how about his ability to correct it? Loses the football, able to get it back himself.
Yeah, pounced right back on it, keeps possession. A big play there just before halftime. 42 yards.
A lot of receivers see the drag route as a risk-reward type of a play. The risk, going into the middle of the field where there's some big people want to hit you. But the reward is oftentimes you get lost in coverage, running a little bit underneath. And when you catch it just right, as we just saw there, the end result can be a big, big play.
Give him 3 on the play, and it's a 2nd down. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Bryant, the lone receiver, left. Now Roethlisberger to throw on 2nd down. And it's caught over the middle by the tight end Green. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. And Bryant's got it over the middle. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. And Boswell's kick is good. And that moves them up by a touchdown now at 17-10. So they get the 3, increase their lead to close out the half.
Excellent way to end the drive. Go into the locker room with a little bit of extra momentum after adding 3 to their total.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Patriots offense now, they work their way back onto the field. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors.
Trying to squeeze it into Edelman, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ryan Shazier. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line. Time for the Steelers offense now to get set for their first possession of half number 2. The second half starts with a carry by Bell. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Time running out here on the play clock. Now Roethlisberger going to hand to Bell. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. He'll pick up only a yard there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 7. The first down line at the 34 here on 3rd down. On 3rd down, Roethlisberger. He gets it to Brown, complete. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation. Well, I think we know by now that every run is not going to be broken and get all the way to the end zone. But these short ones still have their value. You can still set up your play action and throw the football. You control the clock because you have the ball and they don't. And often the physicality sets the tempo for the game.
Out left side here to Bryant. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. And that last reception puts him over 150 yards now on the game, Charles.
And now it's not just execution. It's not just performance. It's a mental aspect that's going on. Because right now, he has got the defense so much on their heels, got them looking at each other. Who's going to cover this guy, and what type of coverage can we put out there to try and slow him down?
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a first. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4.
Here we go.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Roethlisberger. That's complete right around the 8. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. And that's one of his advantages of a passer, is it not? With his height, setting back there in the pocket, firing it over the middle, he can really see everything clearly.
It is, and I know that other quarterbacks get it done different ways, all right? You don't have to be his height to make a great play. But what he does is he takes away having to make those slide steps in the pocket to find angles to throw the ball through.
And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Antonio Brown from 4 yards out. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead. On those slants, everything happens so quickly. What makes it work?
The timing between the passer and the receiver. In this case, a slant route ordinarily is probably about 3 steps before you go on the slant. in this amount of time. I think it was a two-step deal. Boom, put his foot in the ground and got inside for the pass.
Got inside for the pass, got inside for the catch and the score. And now out come the Patriots. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half two.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half.
He can't get away, and Brady will go down. Jarvis Jones coming hard that time. He's able to run him down for a loss of 12.
Let's go, let's go.
On second down, here's Brady. Going underneath to Blunt. And he's able to get up here to the 26. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Offense in a little bit of a bind here. 9 yards to go on third down.
Regular. Wait 20.
Throwing is Brady on third down. This is White on the screen. And he is going to lose yardage here. Back now in Foxborough. It's Patriot football, but they trail here as we begin the fourth quarter. Here's Ryan Allen now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. Taken in at the 11. That one in the books as a 64-yard punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Steelers offense now, they head back onto the field. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. They go play action here on first down. And that's off the mark, incomplete. He was looking to hit his running back, Le'Veon Bell, that time. That'll bring up second down.
That's just flat out a terrific play because it's rare that you see a hitch route batted down. That means someone read that one really well and was right on the spot when the ball got to the receiver.
Throw left side is complete to Rodgers. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. And defensively, they just don't seem to have much of an answer for this passing game.
Not at all. Look at the confidence that's exhibited here. With that type of a lead, clock on their side, instead of running it, they're still throwing it, trying to pick up first downs and keeping the football.
Now a first down carry by Bell. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs. So they pick up the first down after the run, and now they approach for the fresh set.
Here we go.
And they'll keep it on the ground with Bell. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. And the tackle there by Chris Long. So what will they do? On the ground, through the air, let's see. 2nd and 9. Now Roethlisberger to throw on second down. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he's brought down. And give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. He's played a great game. It continues right there, even with this lead, confident to throw the pass and have the reception made.
There's no doubt who the leader of their team is there? There's no doubt who they want to ride all the way to the finish. Because strategy would tell you run the football, run the clock down. Instead, they're letting him throw it because they feel that confident in what he's getting done. An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, You really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. They'll try and run for it with Bell. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
On third down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
Now a play fake. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Antonio Brown, his second touchdown of the night. And the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
And this is secured by the Patriots. Now the Patriot offense set to take over again. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here.
And Brady going to be intercepted a third time. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. They'll come out in the pistol. They come into enemy territory, and I don't care what the matchup is in the National Football League. You're up like this late in the game on the road. This feels pretty good.
Oh, it feels fantastic. Anytime you get a road victory in the NFL, that's a big-time accomplishment, and to do it this convincingly, that just tears up the script that every home team has, which is nobody comes into our house and pushes us around. They took care of business today.
Yeah, they pushed around, and now the final stages of this one. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play.
Well, I'd say that run's pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, this offensive line has controlled the line of scrimmage, given them time to throw it, run it, do whatever they wanted. That's why there are points up on the board. And right now, the psyche of the offense, we're in control, and we can do whatever we feel like doing out here on the field.
Oh, Roethlisberger going to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, second down. Second and 10. It's Roethlisberger once more. And Bryant's got it over the middle. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is third down. Well, clearly one of his advantages as a passer is his height. Sit back in the pocket, fired over the middle. That makes things tougher defensively, doesn't it?
It really does, because your goal is to move the quarterback off his initial spot when he gets his drop back completed. But when you have that type of height, he can stay in there if he's willing to take the hits and just fire over the top, which saves him time and actually completes a play a little bit quicker.
And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. On second down, Roethlisberger. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And this one incomplete. Well, apparently taking a knee is not in vogue. They're not able to add another touchdown on. And now the ball game is over. A road win in the National Football League. Charles, you never take that for granted, no matter who you're playing, no matter where you're playing.
You take it and you run with it. And you know
in my face, you're not from the clique. Give me space, we might ride it. Most say that, baby, they don't love the clique. I thought they love you when you make it. This some mother. Yeah, this some mother. Friends and business don't mix, so I'm brotherless. Tryna get back close, hit them with the stiff. Gears I shift, make sure they feel the drift. Just cut the Benz all with the tick. You should know, cause in every song I said, yeah, in every song I said, I'm just proud of my accomplishments. I'm a 400, I don't care at all. Have a head on. Heard you talking about I'm real, I'm fraud. Your kids and broad, they straight, you shouldn't care at all.
Please tell me why you always leave.
Why you what?
Please tell me why you always leave. Please tell me why you always leave.
Why you what?
Please tell me why you always leave. Please tell me why you always leave.
Why you what?
Please tell me why you always leave. Please tell me why you always leave.
Why you what?
Please tell me why you always leave.
Yeah, 104 times how it go down. Slaps on deck for the whole town. On mamas, man, I did it with my own sound. And I got my own city that I hold down. Just admit it already. You got plans to do it, boy, we did it already. Got a couple DMs, I done slid in already. Gotta ask YG if he hit it already. Yeah, I'm a star like Mauritius. Running up the numbers like Aisha's. Yeah, I be sliding, I be creeping. Girls these days, they just don't know how to keep it. But I got it all handled. They try to box me and I got my own angles, yeah. I'ma spend the summer getting to the cake and I'ma wishing put on every candle. I'm like,
please tell me why you always leave.
Why you what?
Please tell me why you always leave. Please tell me why you always leave.
Why you what?
Please tell me why you always leave. Please tell me why you always leave.
Why you what?
Please tell me why you always leave. Please tell me why you always leave.
Why you what?
Please tell me why you always leave.
If you ain't know me, but you know now. Juicy came through with the verse for me both times. In Pot Town, that's automatic, hold down. What's that? Ask no question, just hold it down. Why you hating on the progress? I'm a humble, I don't even pause what I do. I just drive the Maybach through the projects. And still crazy, I ain't even drive shit. Hate from a distance, please don't try me. Cause we'll turn it up on anybody. See why they don't like me. Yelling out 400, they go too heavy. I'm with the posse back at it. Whoa. That mean come on, go on platinum. Whoa. That mean I got a Kindle in my mattress. Oh, I got the BD back breaking.
Please tell me why you always leave.
Why you what?
Please tell me why you always leave. Please tell me why you always leave.
Why you what?
Please tell me why you always leave. Please tell me why you always leave.
Why you what?
Please tell me why you always leave. Please tell me why you always leave.
Why you what?
Please tell me why you always leave.
Oh my Lord, the light is going down and the weekend's here. Save my soul. I can feel it coming, troubles in the air. Oh my Lord, the light is going down and the weekend's here. Save my soul. Who's already there?
On the car, it's like a weekend at Bernie's, and baby, you look the part. I'm about to get it poppin', call a Uber, cause I'm a scuba. Dive while he driving, shawty rocket, and I maneuver. I know you like it when I put it, yeah. Maybe you should bring a friend along, yeah. Now, I got paper, and I ain't gon' chase you, baby. I'm gon' take you down. Now, come on, shake it, baby, turn that around. I'm like,
oh my Lord. I can feel it coming, troubles in the air.